A lot of people were talking about this yesterday. So AI. Karen, you get to just lay it out there for us, right?
Okay, so AI, which is this year's buzzword.
Would you say it's the new cloud?
It is the new cloud, which of course was the new ASP, which was the new. Anyway, it is very interesting watching this develop because I see this in two ways. The first thing is, what is the definition of AI? And secondly, and I'll explore that a little more, and secondly, I think we've actually already got quite a lot of this. We just don't quite know it, or we badge it differently. So to go back to my first point, what is AI? I see this is where you're using technology not to automate a process or to computerize something that currently is done by human beings to be done by computers, but it's more about the computer learning and adapting and evolving as it understands more about the task you're trying to do. Because we've all got products, we will probably all run some sort of e-disclosure tools, which does that automation. Right. We've probably all got some document assembly tools, we've probably all got some workflow tools. All of that is being badged under this AI banner. Yet to me, we've all got that, we've already got it, we're using it. If we now want to call it AI, great, to get a bit of good PR. I think what I'm seeing is more of and I have actually been asked, have we bought AI? As if it's something I can go to PC World and go, hey,
it's your Amazon
AI.
Echo, you didn't
Excellent,
know?
yeah. And of course, you can't just go and buy AI, and you may find that you're trying desperately to find a use for an AI type technology, but actually the nature of your business is such that it's not going to, unless it's going to drastically reduce your cost or improve your profit or decrease your headcount or make you give a more efficient service to your client, there is not much, there's no point looking at it any further. Having said all that, there are now conferences that are specifically on AI. I went to the inaugural AI Summit I was invited to a few months ago, attended by IBM with Watson, Microsoft, various suppliers of that type of technology there, all telling us that we absolutely must be doing this. So you go back and you think, oh, I must be doing something with this. And yet it was very difficult for any of them to demonstrate a real good case, business, a case study of what they had done. But you look at the Forest reports, they predict that 25% of jobs will be impacted by AI. So it's 25% of the people in this room potentially will be impacted by this type of technology. Now, what that impact means is anyone's guess. Mark Zuckerberg is saying he will build an artificial assistant by 2016. Microsoft claim they already have in Cortana. Is that AI? Is it learning more about you? Yeah. I'm not convinced. What I do know is that before going and thinking I'll buy that and then do something with it, it's about identifying the challenge or the need or the issue or the opportunity and then seeing if that type of technology can help.
That's really good. Do y'all have any comments on AI in general?
I think it's an interesting one. Outside the client applications, I think in my role as humble accountant, shall we say, of FD, the power of artificial intelligence to interrogate the financial information within businesses could be immense. It could cut out significant amounts of human intervention with that information, bring it to the desktops of key executives at a flash, really. Whereas so much of the time of the finance function is spent churning out reports, analysing data, reorganising. I think there's an immense power there if it can be harnessed. I know there are tools now, but I'm not sure anybody's gone far enough with it just yet.
I think this definitional point is really key. I mean, it's a bit semantics. I mean, whether it's worth delving into, but that the ability of with astonishing processing power, the ability to crunch through large data sets. It's not AI, it's big data, it's applications of analytics, right? It's fantastic stuff. You can get onto predictive analytics, all very interesting, not AI, right? To Karen's point, this idea that everything has to be labeled AI because it gets more press and so on, it's frankly slightly irritating. But when you do get into the world that is, as law firms, we look through a lot of information. The machines looking through that information and deriving meaning, and you're obviously careful with what we're saying here, but deriving meaning from that information without a human doing it, it's pretty exciting. That's natural language processing and machine learning to be able to do that. And when you see those things, when you actually experiment, and Karen just alluded to that fact, you've got to figure out what that use case is. You've got to, spin up some sort of proof of concept and actually play with it. Some things are really interesting. You actually get this ability to automatically extract data like that, and you think, wow, that's good. And the more that I teach it about the clauses I'm interested in, and the more that I provide that learning loop, the speed at which you can just extract data from a contract or whatever, it's phenomenal. But so much of what's being touted as AI is nothing to do with it, and so many people that say, oh, we can help you extract data, when you look at it, you don't have the key components that, to me, that make it AI. You just have, some sort of, automation tool or whatever. But it's again, it's definitional. But where you sift through a large amount of noise and a large amount of marketing and actually get to a couple of applications that are quite interesting, both for contract analysis or for e-disclosure, e-discovery, I think there is some really interesting stuff there. And so I think I'm quite excited about the next few years and what it will be able to do for us.